thing that makes battles easier is... Okay by me. Any injuries?
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! My turn! Eat this! Stardust! You're done! Rolling Force! Come on, roll now! Denied! Smash you! Let's tear him up!
Arch Shield! They're not playing around! Freeze!
Frigid Giant! Eat this! Prepare to be sealed!
Freeze Lancer!
You're mine!
Healing Fire!
Power!
Mind if I do? Together!
Come on,
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
You're mine!
Holy Lance!
Eat this! This one's all mine!
No more Miss Nice Girl! It looks like you got this one covered.
Here I come!
Ready? The flames will roar! Searing flames!
You're mine!
Lightning to death!
Dazzle!
Out of water!
Eat this! Soda!
A chain between heaven and earth!
I can carve through
A
armor!
wailing banshee of lightning!
Take this! First strike!
Do it now!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it. No backing down! I'm surrounded! Crush! Dazzle! Eat this! Soda! How dare you afford! Swallow dance!
Hey, they look cute, but they're vicious. Do it!
You're mine!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shut!
Well done.
You're mine!
We got the advantage.
Soda!
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause law's on.
You're mine!
Lightning strike! Reload! Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark! Come
How
forth!
dare you
Holy
afford!
Lance!
Damn,
Here goes!
Gotta be quick, or I'll take them all myself.
oh, like hell you will.
Soda!
Here!
Dragon down!
By the
You're
power of
mine!
flame!
I'm on!
Finish it!
Dazzle!
You're done! It's go time!
Soaring Alpha!
Ghidorah! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! Swallow dance! Sword Rain Alpha! Thunder!
Raging
Whirlwind
Snap!
Swallow dance! Here I come!
Save you from me!
Be still!
stuff. Let a marksman handle it.
All
This
yours.
one's mine.
Crush.
Field.
Mirage.
I'll do it. Here. Do it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go.
Oh, more super.
Now I'm real
Keep
mad.
calm and take them down.
Mirage. Thunder. Sword Lane Alpha. Thunder Fang. We've turned the tables on.
Enemy.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
You're mine.
Dragon shout!
Sword Lane Alpha. Be still.
I never miss. Now.
Burn!
Let the marksman handle this.
Armor won't save you!
Here I come.
Another one!
Stardust. Mirage. Take this.
Healing circle.
Do it! So much for sitting this fight out.
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble! Dragon
More?
shout!
Take
Leave
it.
the enemy's arc to me.
Death blossom! Milk and place here!
Be still. Rising Phoenix.
Now.
Hurricane!
Totally. In an instant. Impact Claw. More.
Take it.
Take this.
Inferno punch!
Wailing
Thunder Fang. Thunder. Thunder Fang.
Dance in the wind.
Sword Lane Alpha.
Now I'm real mad!
My turn.
Air thrust.
I'm not done.
Thunder. A wailing dance in your dreams.
Take Crush.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Dazzle.
It's over. Astral energy. Full throttle. A flawless victory.
My turn.
Naturally.
Stardust.
I'll do it.
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Dance in the wind.
Now.
Back
Here I
into the
come.
fray. Air thrust.
Stardust.
A chain between heaven and earth. I never miss. A wailing do it.
Totally. In an instant. Impact Claw.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
In a bind? Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you truly. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Elfin.
It's time to end this battle.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
We got some good equipment! I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
This goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
I don't give a damn why they're here. We'll burn it all to the ground.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah. It's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Linwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear?
Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really, really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants. How it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
Think. All this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrecht 35 told us. The Danan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dana the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's great spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
This one's mine!
I owe you so much, Layla.
Maybe my arc should have a place in this world.
Sure. There's tons you can do.
You're finished! Prepare to be seized!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Easy! Way to go!
There you are!
Now!
Any injuries?
You picked the wrong fight!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
Arch Shield!
Sword Lane Alpha! Thunder!
A chain between heaven and earth!
Here I come!
This one's mine! In here!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Far enough! Mega Ray! You up on the power of water! Raging That'll bring you down! Alright! It's showtime!
Armor won't save what's this!
Annihilation! Lightning Order! Here!
No further!
Magic is
Escape!
out!
Stardust!
Glacial Spear! Here! Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my delicious dinners for you all if we lived here.
Ow! This one's all mine! Stardust! Talon Hurricane! Burn!
Careful! It has some kind of camouflage!
Okay, here I go!
You're
mine!
condemned!
Stardust!
I'm just getting started! Illuminate the dark!
Here I come!
These sticks have got your name on them!
Take this! Gate! Stardust!
Anything in armor is all mine!
In a bind?
I'll be saving
Good one! Struck!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop
If
it.
it's in the sky, it's mine! Oh, sparkling stars of
What is it?
Hey, you okay?
I can still do this! Stardust! Okay, try harder!
Here I go!
Watch this!
Mega Ray!
Take this!
Raging Storm!
Burn it out!
There you are! I'm on a roll now!
Celestial
Go
Heaven!
ahead!
Your art!
Kisara! Commander of Heavens!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Great! Gotta break through!
Leave the charges to me!
I'm not done! Stardust!
Carve now!
Hurricane! There you are! Denied!
Castle!
Hit a word!
I don't even know the word defeat.
Take this! Let's tear him up!
Stardust!
Order won't save! I'm on a roll now!
Eat dirt! Here I come!
Tectonic rush!
Stardust! You're on!
Now I'm in the groove! Explosive charge! Spark! Will this work? Come and get it!
Castle!
What would I do without you?
This isn't ideal.
Celestial Hammer!
Here I come! I'm not done! You're finished!
Here, let me help.
Castle!
I'll finish you here and now! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on a roll
Here's a
now!
healing arc!
Take this!
First aid!
I really owe you one.
Air thrust!
Stardust!
Lunar corruption!
Take this! Be still!
I think it's a split!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Castle! I'm on it!
No! I won't give in!
This one's all mine!
I can carve through armor!
Burn!
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on the
Okay,
cut.
here
Yes,
I go.
ma'am.
First strike! Thunder! Rolling storm! Thunderfang! Sword Rain Alpha!
Magic is
Watch
there!
this! Watch
Freeze
this!
Lancer! You get the joke!
Take this!
Air thrust!
Split! Whirlwind snap!
You're mine!
Now!
Storm!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm ready to fight you! Where are you going?
Take
Freeze Lancer! Don't mind if I do. It looks like you...
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! ready! Gemini water!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I can feel my power growing!
Forgive you!
Take it! You're finished!
In here!
Soaring light spear!
There!
Try harder!
Swallow
Take
that!
it!
Now
Try!
Inferno fire!
Take it!
Lightning
Lightning
storm!
storm!
Now I'm real mad!
Soaring light spear!
Talon storm!
Glacial spear!
Hurricane!
Freeze laser!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Super swallow
The
dance!
flame inside me
now
yearns to
talk.
be let free!
Talon hurricane!
Thunderfang! Thunder!
A wailing banshee
Sword
of
Rain
lightning!
Alpha!
Right here!
Talon hurricane! Now you see what I can...
The enemy is
This should
going
do it.
all out!
It was nice
Hold on to
while
your
it lasted.
redemption! Here I come!
Try harder! Now! Dazzle!
A whirling struggle!
Stardust!
Talon hurricane! I never miss! There you go! Don't let up!
Now! Stardust! Ignite!
Death blossom!
Radiant
Watch
Peter!
out!
Back to the line!
Thunderfang!
Annihilation!
Thunder!
In here!
Sword Rain Alpha!
That freaking does it!
Let's get you
It's
out of
over.
the way!
Now
Take it
get
back! Stop it! Thanks, Kisara! Here's a healing art!
roll now! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
Do it! No, it's totally! In an instant! Impact Cross! Now!
Shattering
Here I
out in
come!
pieces!
Lightning Thrust!
Gemini Ultra!
I'll smash you!
Can't get out of
It
this!
looks like you got this one covered!
Lightning Thrust!
Here's a healing art!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Here I come! Eat
Between
this!
heaven and earth!
Quiver strike!
Gemini Aqua! A wailing banshee of lightning!
You're on! No escape!
Whirling struggle!
Let's tear him up!
Frozen heaven! First crush! Where are you going?
Come on! No escape!
Electric coming through! Lightning orb!
Talon storm!
Healing circle! Raging
Take
storm!
this!
Lightning Thrust!
Reload!
Now I'm in the groove!
Start!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this!
Now!
John!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Out of our way!
You're mine!
Denied!
It's over!
By the power of water! Annihilation! By the
You're
power of
mine!
flame!
You're mine!
Explosions of heaven!
Take it!
Now
I'm not done!
I'll tear you
You're
apart!
on! Sword Rain up!
Taking this one.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Burning!
Burn in hell!
A whirling struggle!
Here I come!
Healing
No
winds of
escape!
heaven! First
Stardust!
You require a hand.
back into the fray! Do it, Xion! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go! A flawless victory!
Dragon Shadow!
Naturally!
Do it!
I can carve through armor!
Well, looky here.
An opponent like this should be easy. Take this! Thunder! And storm!
In here.
You're mine!
Nothing gets my way now!
Thunder Fang!
Come on, roll now!
This one's mine.
You're finished!
Illuminate the dark.
Now see what happened there is you crossed me. I shouldn't have done that.
Eat dirt!
Sleep now. Here's a hero.
Sword Lane Alpha!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Swallow dance! Outstanding form!
Not on my watch.
Burn! Stardust!
A whirling struggle.
Wings of
Carve through
heaven! In a bind?
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! I'm not done! Sword Lane Alpha! Ignite!
Glimmer Flag.
Take this!
Eagle of
No
Thought!
escape!
A whirling blazer.
Sword Lane Alpha! Thunder Fang! Take this!
Now,
Glimmer!
astral energy.
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
So those thorns of Shion's, they're really a part of Rena's great spirit?
Most likely, but only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will. Of its own emanating from them.
If it's that insignificant, is there that much point getting rid of it?
Like this should be easy.
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Holy Light! The flashing cards are weak points.
Now I'm in the groove! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Illuminate the dark! Stop forth! Holy Glimmer! Holy Light!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Raging Cascade! Raging Cascade!
All good things come.
Raging Cascade! Dance in the wind! Air drop! Dance in the wind! It's weakened!
This
stop
ends
its charge.
now!
Thanks, Kisara!
Back into the fray!
Burn!
Light astral energy!
What my art can do!
Photon blast!
Sword Lane
Light
Alpha!
astral energy!
Blow away!
Photon blast!
Silent Inferno!
Light astral energy! Glacial fear! Here comes! Radiant appear! Mega Ray! Annihilation! Light astral energy! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alphen!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! Gemini Aqua! Here goes! By the power of light! Raging Cascade!
Now I'm real mad!
Raging Cascade! Gemini Aqua! Here's another! By the power of light!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Raging Cascade! Flame! Spread!
It was nice
Rollerblade! Try this! It's not today!
Free Blade!
Here's on it!
Raging Cascade!
Survive! Rising Wyvern!
Raging Cascade! Magic is not in your dreams! The close one!
Armor won't save you!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Lunar Corruption! Will this help?
Talon Hurricane!
Here goes! They're not playing around!
Roll now!
Raging Cascade! Lunar
inside me!
Illuminate the dark! Come on! Holy Land!
I don't even know the word defeat.
Sword Rain Alpha! Burn in hell!
Here goes! Xion! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
These bad guys really don't mess around.
That Zoogle seems intriguing.
That's all you have to say about it?
The sword